Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's
having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mainoo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Greenwood deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
It's Greenwood! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking to play him in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Johnson. Now it's Greenwood. And he's got away from him. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Johnson. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, no joy this time. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mainoo. Greenwood.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a little loose. And the pass is intercepted. Rooney. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Yamal is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Greenwood! Greenwood! Denied by an instinctive save.
Greenwood really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ederson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Greenwood. Oh, decent chance! Goal, Milan! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Half an hour played now. Looking for options for movement. Now, who's going to be first to this? This is a promising build-up. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That ball looks a good one. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Morata. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mainoo. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Mainoo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Yamal. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Rooney. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Milan definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Milan looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So the action resumes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's the keeper's ball.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Morata. It's Morata! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And here's Mainoo. Now can he find a finish? And that's a chance! And he's stuck it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot could be on. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Yamal. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Rodri. Defending was strong and firm. Greenwood is onto it in a flash. And it's Rooney. Ederson. Xavi Simons. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Greenwood picks it up out wide. That's very neat. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This looks promising. Rooney. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Johnson. Greenwood. Now it's Morata. Nicked it back promptly. Can he get on? Morata! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Marmoush. Some really good ball movement. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
That's a throw. Neymar. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Luis Suarez. And he was alert to it. Zaire Emery. Johnson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Menu. That's tidy. That's a pretty loose pass. And here's Marmoush. Fermin. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan are coasting towards victory. Menu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Johnson. And he's forced to go back. Well, that has not gone well. Fermin. And it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Fermin. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Tuanzebe gets across to intercept that. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Johnson, who does have an assist to his name. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning
Yo, Mochi, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? Long time no see. Long time no see. uh, I was always being in the shadow, man. Playing once in a while, once in a while. How's your family, man? How's your little kid? You're still in Minnesota? Is that the correct place?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
I have a feeling I'm going to lose this time.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard. That's been cut out, well played. Xavi Simons. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram calmly anticipates. And this is Morata. Shoots! Pirlo. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Johnson. Ederson. And it's Menu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. A probing pass. And the finish!
Hey, shit.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really can be
Glad
very
to
happy
hear
with
that,
the
glad
way
to
they're
hear
going
that,
about
Mochi.
things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Morata. That is a great pick out. Morata takes a shot!
One more
Hits off
Morata.
target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Foot in. Nedved has got himself a free kick. That's a pretty loose pass. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Azar. And it's Azar. Might be danger here. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? So we're still where we started right now. Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Antonio Silva. Now Menu. Ederson. Now Menu. And here's Morata. Goes for a shot! Azar. Vieira. And it's Azar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Morata. Nedved. Now it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely ball and a great chance!
这他
And
妈的，
he's done it!
这
The
就能被撞
movement
到啊！
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, what a ball!
哎呀，打门打不出来啊！
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Greenwood does really well to win the ball there. He's in plenty of space here. And he can thump it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Menu. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Azar. And it's Vieira. Opts for safety. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. They've won a corner.
Vieira，
This possibly the last play of the half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time.
Yeah.
They trail 1-0.
That
Well,
five
let's not
by
beat
is
about the
actually
bush,
very
Peter. It's
important for a
been
game.
fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Johnson wins the duel this time. And it's Simons. Chance for a shot! Has a look and plays it forward. Nedved. Azar, who can single-handedly make a difference. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Morata. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Ederson. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. In the end, it was possession without penetration, the kind that only frustrates managers and fans. Tuanzebe. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Nedved. Now it's Azar. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Azar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Nedved. And this is Hazard. Very nicely done. And he's gone backward here. Menu. Ederson. Menu. And it's Simons.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, important interception. And he shoots! No, just not quite.
Change some players. Don't worry. I didn't say much. I'm not a good podcaster. You need to attack a little bit more on this guy. I'm going to turn the audio off. I'm
Corner
not good
number
at it.
2 then. Cruyff is there and he can get that clear. Well, that has not gone well. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Oh, I do have good players. I just didn't put them in. I have a very solid team. I have a very solid team. This is the league hosted by Kevin, and they don't tend to let you have good players there because the majority of people, they don't have like icons on icons. So
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Rodri. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Milan are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rodri.
Venezia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Pepe gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Dembele. And it's Cruyff. Lovely bit of skill. We are into overtime. And
Piece of
time
shit.
is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Despite the win, you are still a piece of shit to me. Yeah, he had a good team and he doesn't want to play. Pathetic. Let me show you my team. I do have a good team, I just didn't use it, so yeah. Good enough? I still have them reserved. Let me see if I can put it on. Oh, not showing up. Yeah, he thought he's good, but he's not, man. Even if I have, there is no even any. I don't care too much about it. If I do care about the result, I probably just put this team. I hate his ass. Shit, I have a meeting coming up. I'll probably stop now. Got a meeting, got to go, got a meeting. See this guy? I beat him thousands of times. Even though he's 200 something, I beat him every single time when I have a decent team. Even the team I'm not so good this time, you check the play, I have more chances than him.